taking the Savage FCP SR that's in the MDT ESS chassis, taking it to an indoor range to go ahead and zero it at 25 yards. Right, so as you know from the previous episode, this is a bolt action chain bit in 308, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about how do you go ahead and zero a rifle at 25 yards so that when it hits at 25 yards, it hits at 200 yards. Yeah, it's a science to it, a little bit of math or whatever. Well, not a little bit, decent amount, but if you have like a ballistic calculator, you can use that. Or at the range, they have these targets. I hope this one has it, where it's specifically made to zero your rifle at 25 yards, where you can shoot out to 200 yards and still be accurate within 2 inches. So we're going to do that today. Stay tuned. So, we went ahead and zeroed the Savage. We did it indoor. It was an indoor range. We did it at 25 yards. They did have the target that I was discussing. It's a 25 meter. I keep saying yards, but it's a 25 meter target. And when you aim at a particular point, which you should aim at, you want your round to hit about an inch below that aiming point, and I'll roll that in. But it was 25 yards. I did take it out to a long range, an outdoor range afterwards. Problem is, I started filming. I thought I was filming. I press record. Typically what I do is I just press record and I'll let it ride. But it wasn't in video mode, it was in photo mode, so I had one picture and that was it. Long story short, it did hit bullseye of what I was aiming at 200 yards. And after a little bit more research, it's actually out to 300 yards that it will hit within 2 MOA, minute of angle, for those that don't know. Had a good time. It's the first time I've ever zeroed anything at 25 yards to shoot out to 200 yards, so it was more of an experiment. for me, and trying to go ahead and prove it wrong, but I mean, it worked. I don't have a huge, big fancy setup here. This is a primary arms 4x14 by 44 scope. I mean, I've had this for quite some time, and it's done me well. Oh, maybe I should clear this. Clear. Empty. Bolt is already locked back. You've seen this on the channel before. This is your, originally it started out as a Savage FCP SR in a regular Savage stock. Took it out that stock and I dropped it into an MDT ESS stock. And it did change a few things. A little bit more accurate, tightened my group. Probably by an inch. I did have it in the other stock, the factory stock. I was probably about 3 MOA ish, and I put it in here, and immediately I saw a difference from the first 10 shots about a year ago. But yeah, I mean, long story short, it is possible to go ahead and take your 308 to an indoor range that allows you to go ahead and shoot 308 and zero your rifle at 25 yards to a point where you're hitting your target within 2 MOA at 200 yards. I'm saying 200 even though I know you can go up to 300. I'm saying 200 because that was the test afterwards, and I was successful in doing that. What else? So it's different. I'm learning that it's different with if you're trying to go ahead and zero your 223 556. It's not the same process. Kind of is the same process, but you have to aim a little bit different. So I was aiming at the top of the small silhouette, knowing that I wanted it to go ahead and hit a little bit, about an inch below. They say 0.9, but okay, 0.9, let's just say an inch below to be dead center of where I wanted to hit. I rolled that in as well, but it was hitting dead center of where I wanted to hit when I was shooting at the top of the silhouette. And I have a little, took a little marker and colored it in, so you'll see when I do roll it in. That happens to be different if you're shooting a 223 556. I haven't proven that yet. I don't know that to be true, so maybe my next video or down the line, February, March, well, we're in February already, so maybe March video, I'll go ahead and prove that right or prove that wrong. All right, listen, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. I just looked at my analytics. I found out 97% of the people that viewed my videos are unsubscribed. So if you're one of those 97%, do me a favor, just click on the subscribe button, click that bell for notifications whenever I drop a new video, and just keep checking out my videos. If you like them, thumbs up, give me a comment.